Hello everybody. I am getting ready today for the music video. Oh, and there goes my alarm saying it's time to start getting ready. I have to leave in an hour, so I have very limited time to get ready. Now, being as it's a dance rehearsal, I don't really need to be doing any of this stuff, but I thought this would be an excellent chance for me to test my makeup and the application, because I'm going to be doing a lot of perspiring today, also known as sweating. So that is something that's going to be happening regardless of how I feel about it. So I'm going to try a few things today because I can. Why not? Now, where did I put? Let's see. I want the dark on there first. Yeah. So I'm just going to go do a little underpainting. This is interesting. Pinched little nose I got now. So I don't. It's not that I want it real dark, and I don't want it too light, because I'm going to be going over this with foundation. Let's see. I never know really what I want to be doing. So this is fun. Playing. Oh, I'm playing. I think that's what I want to do for now. Maybe I'll put a little there, and let's see if I blend that out. I don't want to completely take it away, because, like I said, I'm going to be putting stuff over top. And I don't want to have to do that and then pile stuff back on again, because what is the point? The point of the underpainting is supposed to minimize the contouring that you do over the top of everything where it looks less blended and whatnot. So that's a bit of something anyway. Still have terrible lighting for doing what I'm doing. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to take a little dab of my BB cream, which is, you know, what I already put there, and I'm just going to put just a tiny dab. And I'm going to take, I don't want my 3 times the coverage, because I don't have anything that's, you know, like a lighter wear. So I'm going to put, so I'm mixing a little of my BB cream and my foundation together and see if I can come up with a lighter coverage. And let's see if I put my, let's see, a little spray, a little water there, my Avene. Let's see. So far, that's kind of working the way I was hoping it would. A little bit of a more sheer coverage. Because the whole point of this is to do some experimenting today and then check out how it wears. Perhaps I should have blended the contour in just a tad more before doing this. But that's okay. That is the plan for today, is just do a little bit of a playing about here and get the back of the hands. That's interesting, yeah, because it does, like, you do see a little bit of the underneath coming through. Like I said, if I had blended that a little bit more, and the fact that I'm using that stick over top of beard, that, like, it grabs, like it's going to hide under there. It's not going to blend the same way as it does, you know, where you don't have hair. So that's okay. And I tend to stay away from directly under my eyes where I have all of my creases and things. It's just, if I put too much stuff in there, it gets really, really bad. So I'm going to take some powder, I think. Do I want to take powder and put it there? And again, I'm trying to stay away from directly under my eyes. Because I don't want anything just building up in there just yet anyway. Yeah, I've had this powder for 35 years. I will get some new powder, but it seems to be working just fine for this. So why bother? Why bother wasting money? It's just a translucent powder. Now, some products I find, like when they're old, the ingredients in them tend to separate, but it's powder. Like, what's it going to separate from? The other specks of powder. So, as long as you keep it from getting contaminated or, I guess, wet or things that would cause it to clump together or, become a different problem, you should be fine. Okie dokie. So, I am now going to go in with, I'm going to take, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Things are starting to sprawl a little, and I don't like that. So I'm taking this old kit that I don't even know what it is, but I'm taking, what color? What color should I use out of these? I think maybe this one. It doesn't look exactly the way it does there, but I'm gonna put that back here. And that's probably enough on there, and I'm just gonna bring this down, and then I'll play around with it. I'm gonna go across here. Now, I don't want to do scooped. I don't want to scoop my cheeks. It'll give me jowls. So I'm just gonna go in like this. And I'm just going to go on my angles here, sort of straight up and down. And then I'm going to bring that this way and up in here. And just kind of share all of that around. Gives me a little color. I can fine-tune things when I get done, but I want to make sure I have enough time. So, let us keep going. I want to do some kind of eyebrow. So, let me take my... Let's see, what have I got? What have I got here? I always do. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even taking time to put music on today. Don't even have the computer up and running. Just trying to get this on. Okay. So I'm going to set that over here. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm using, but that's what I've got anyway, if anything shows. Clearly it's a Marcel. I don't know the color. Now, the colors I tend to look for are taupe, because taupe tends to work for everybody. It doesn't matter what your skin tone or your natural eyebrow color. It just doesn't seem to matter. Now this is a little bit more of a light brown, but it's still got a taupey quality to it. Because I find taupe is neither ash nor warm, so it tends to work regardless. So I like this eyebrow, but now I gotta match that because I went a little bit overboard. It will do. It'll do, pig. It'll do. Yeah, see, this one, oh, here we go. This is a taupe, right? That color taupe, see? And it just works with everything. So I'm just going to go in here with a little of that because, you know, I've got it, so why not? And again, this is a product I've had for 35 years, this particular one. And I don't want to break the little pencil part or the little product part. Now, this product isn't as nice as it was when it was brand new. It's a little drier now. Okay, well, I'm going to move on anyway. Moving on to, I need to put some kind of light underneath the brow. That's, which I'm not going to find there. And there goes, take it out of this one. And I'm going to go with my here. And I should probably put some kind of primer on if I'm going to really, you know, test this out. So I think I'm going to go with my Lise Wattier primer because it's sort of the more expensive one that I have. There we go. So I've got that on, and I'm going to now go in with, what am I going to go in with? Time to go in with some colors, I think. So, since I'm going to see Candy today, I'm going to use the palette that she gave me. So I'm going to use the I Love the World palette. And I'm going to go in with something just kind of nude and peachy. I don't want to take the same brush. I'm going to end up with that way up my face. So I'm going to go and take a different brush and just kind of buff that a little. I like that peachy pink color because it's bright, but it's very, I don't know, it blends in nicely with the skin tone, I find. Okay, so now it is time to go in with something darker and more noticeable. So, let me take, I'm going to try that still. I'm going to go in with bright pink, I think. Okay, it's an interesting bright pink. I'm going to run out of time. I don't want to run out of time. So I don't know what time it is now. But I need to keep going with this, and I think I want to put on a, I don't have a red, do I? Something like that. Did I take that color? Yes. And I think I'm just going to take the brush that I have here. And bring that underneath. And soften this edge. Soften that edge. And So I'm doing a lot of blending with the same brush that I had the product on, which I don't usually do. But I think for whatever reason it's working out not too bad today. So I'll use my kohl liner out there and along the lash. And mascara, brown here. So that's my brown mascara. So now I'm going to look for my black mascara. And then there, I don't know if you can see the difference between having just the brown mascara on versus my second coat with the black. But I find it's actually a really natural look that gives a little bit of more wispy visual to the ends. And it turns out really well. I think I might just do one more. Just a little bit more on the ends right over here. So I have, what else left to do? A little bit of a light color in the center, which maybe I will just use my white. Maybe I'll use gold. Yeah. Now, I think, do I want to smudge the... And I think that is all I'm going to do with this. Now, I usually want to put some sparkle, though. So I'm going to set this, because it's been a while now. And I dropped that brush on the floor. So, I had to pick that up. I got to wash my brushes anyway, so it's all good. Now, that's lift and snatch. That's for the brows. There's my ink liner. That's my really fine one. So I'm going to take do that there. Just do that there. Now, of all the glittery things that I have at my disposal, not all of these are glitter, but a lot of them are. I think I want to use, here's the one I just had. Here's the one I just had. And sort of try to halo this eye.